Good morning, guys. Today we are going to review the 2020 Hyundai Creta, and this is our model, the SX optional. This is the top spec model, and one might think like that this is inspired from the Palisade. So let us start our review by the design. So these are the DRLs, the daytime running lights, the LED headlamps. This one is the fog lamp, and now one thing that I want to mention to you all is this grill. Now, if you see this grill, it the Hyundai is trying to make it a signature grill because in Centro, in Verna, in the current models, you will see the this shaped grill. So, are they trying to make something a move like a BMW's kidney grill? The design is really simple, but one might think that this is a hit or miss design because it will change. The review will change as the perspective will change. But it looks decent when you look in person, and the body trims and the body curves starting right from here, going and going and still going, and there we are. The all over the body, the curves are all over the body, the chrome handles. The design is really very simple and sober, but it's really perfect. The dual tone C panels, the tank lead. Now the rear lights are almost similar to the front lights, but they look really good with this car. The 17 inches tire. Now Hyundai offers the 17 inches tire in every variant, and these are perfect for the Indian roads. And this is a 1.5 CGLS CVT, the black color, and the indicators on the ORVMs. And the design is really very good if you see in person, because in images this design you might think that it's more futuristic. So let's see what drives this ultimate SUV of the Hyundai Motor Group. And you open your hood from here, and yes, there we go. So from here there will be a hook. Where is the hook? Khulja Simsim. And yes, there we go. So this is the 149cc engine, 4-cylinder inline with 4 valves. Now Hyundai offers two variants. One is the 1353cc and the other is 1497cc. So it's 1.4 liter or 1.5 liter. This is a 1.5 liter, which gives you 113 bhp at 6300 rpm and 144 newton meter of torque at 4500 rpm. The mileage of this engine is 16.8 kmpl, as this is a petrol. If you buy the diesel variant, you will get an average of around 21.2 kmpl. And obviously these engines are BS6 compliant. So that was about the engine. Now let's see how practical this car can be. To open the boot, you just need to hold this key. There we go. Now this is a 433 liters of boot space available over here. These are the Bose speakers. Some hard quality plastics over here. The first aid kit. Now this is a top spec car, so you will have such features all over the car. When you open this up, you get a spare wheel of 17 inches and some space over here if you can keep your jack over there. So that was the boot space. Now let's see how it is to be inside this ultimate SUV. This is the cabin, the dual tone interiors. The interiors are very nice, broad doors, larger door bins, and the sun blinds. This sun blinds goes all over the window like this. Some style over here. You see it really well. Now there is a decent amount of legroom available over here. Handrest with cup holders. The leather quality is nice. comfortable. The design over seats is nice, comfortable seats. You get a good thigh support, a good back support, the seat belts. And one thing, this, the soft cushions. Now this is really comfortable. You can have a really long journey and you won't even tire. The AC vents, the shine on the AC vents is also nice. A charging port and to keep your mobile over here while charging. The magazine holders. Now there is one thing that Hyundai has given is the relaxation to the passenger. More softer suspension, more stiffer chassis. The Bose speakers over here. So this time they made it more relaxable and more comfortable than its predecessor. Now let's see how it is to be on the driver's seat. Now over here, these are the controls for the ORVMs. Now ORVM stands for outside rear view mirrors. Now this window operators. Now there is one thing that when you use this window operator, only this one lights up and the others doesn't. And this is another infotainment screen. Now from this screen you get the information if the doors are open, if your cabin is open. You get information of if you're going out of fuel. You get information if you are going out of service, and all the car information that you can have here. These are the vertical AC vents and the 12.5-inch infotainment screens, just like the Seltos. Over here you get Android Auto, Apple CarPlay connection. You get navigation, you get radio, and also the navigation is really nice. The touch is really nice. These are the controls for your air conditioning, the 4-zone climate control. Now over here, this is a charging connecting point, a USB point, a 12-watt socket, and here is the pad for a wireless charging. Now this is really cool. And yes, you can also call for a towing van. Now this is the stability control. These are the control for your headlamps, the engine start stop button. Some hard quality plastics over there. The quality of plastic is really nice. The texture is really nice. The finish is really nice inside this car. The cabin is really good. The cabin is well equipped with technology and features. Of course, it has to fight a great rivalry. And yes, this is an automatic car, so you won't find those 1 2 3 4 5 6 gears, but here is the gear shifter. This is a drive traction control. Now one might think there is no handbrake in this car, but for that this is the parking gear. Now here, this too will make your seats more cooler, because these are the control for your seats temperature. It will make it cooler, more cooler and chilled in 1 2 and 3 stages. And this is the view button. Now if you press this button, you will get to know what's happening behind your car. Means this is not the button when you use the reverse gear. You will get all the view all over this infotainment screen while you are driving. And one more feature that is really very good, and that is the air quality index. Now from here you can check your air quality of your cabin, and the data of the air quality index will also show on this infotainment screen. Now one might think how this car can check the air quality. So here this vent, from this vent it sucks the air inside the cabin and it checks the air quality. Now how does it check? Via this is the filter which checks the air quality. Now this is some space over here too. And now let's talk about the steering wheel. The steering wheel is special designed for this model. Now it has cruise control, and yes, of course, this gear shifting pedals the downshifter, and here is the upshifter. The control for your wipers, the rear wipers and the front wipers. And from here you can control your music, you can receive a call or end a call, you can increase the volume, the modes. And also there is a blue link button. If you press that blue link button and you say open sunroof, then you will have this. This is the panoramic sunroof, and this is a segment first class thing. And you get a SIM card free with this blue link thing, but you will have to get it paid after the 2 years. And here are the buttons for the driver's information thing. Now you can also open your sunroof from here manually by this button. The lights inside the cabin. Now this cabin also has 6 airbags. You can keep your sunglasses over here. Well, there is no mirror for the driver, but there is a mirror for the co-passenger. But why aren't there any lights? There should have been lights. Some good quality handrest over here. The interior is very plush and is really very a segment first thing. There is some really good technology in this interior. And yes, there is a glove box. This is a decent sized glove box. Now this is an automatic car, so you get a dead pedal over here, and brakes and accelerator are to be operated by the other foot. And you can also adjust your steering by this lever, but the steering moves only back and forth and up and down. Now you might think, why not electrically? But there is one thing that you can adjust electrically, and that is this seat. This is an 8-way electronically controlled seat. You can control it via these 2 buttons. Now let's talk about the dimension of this car. This car is 4.3 meter long, 1.7 meter wide, 1.6 meter is the height of this car, and a wheelbase of 2.6 meter. The wheelbase is longer than its predecessor. So that was about the 2020 Hyundai Creta. Now if you like this video, then please like it, share it to your people, comment on it how you feel about my content, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, because your subscription can inspire me to make more and better content than this. So this is me, Shakti Solanki, and this is the 2020 Hyundai Creta. Signing off. Jai Hind.